don't like that. Oh, no, I don't. I don't like that. What are you pointing at?
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Okay. Are these the victims? Wait, Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca. I don't think we've had any of these people. Huh. Okay. So we have class of 69.
Nice.
Why are 4 of... Okay, so 4 of them are circled. So we got Chuck Brody. Festival of Disaster. Big wheel breaks free. 15 injured. Who is to blame? Gallows Creek Harvest Festival closed early this year after tragedy struck only hours after opening. The big wheel broke free through its supports and rolled through town. An investigation is currently underway. Okay. So, what about that? Chuck Brody. Former Gallows High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster late last year. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet. Pun not intended. Oh yeah, let's just give him lottery tickets. What's over here? Local doctor Kay Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. I thought the doctor was Virginia Sullivan. Okay, what about this? Aunt Williams. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Staff surge at Power Station. Okay, so we got a doctor. We have a... Could have gone pro, but the injury destroyed my football career. Chuck. Then we got Dr. Kim. And whoever Rebecca Allen is. Part of Car Club. Okay. What's this? Ooh, marriage announcement. We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein on May 30th, 1970. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so Kim got married to Peter Stein. Cool. Crime syndicate impounded. Criminal operation shut down. 24 arrests. Inside informant walks free. Police have today finally put an end to the long-running car-thieving crime syndicate. The arrests were made after a member gave up information on their co-conspirators to investigators. The informant, who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as R.A., has walked free with no charges. R.A. Rebecca Allen, right? Yeah. Oh, this is easy. Justice for festival victims. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station. Lead engineer Aunt Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. Okay, so Aunt caused the injury. What if it's Chuck? Or wait, no, if it's 60... I mean, yeah. What if it's Chuck? No. Well, I mean, he does have... He probably still has a bad leg. Unless he won the lottery? I don't know. Oh. Who's this? Oh, it's probably Chuck, right? He's the only one that was on the football team. Yeah, that looks like Chuck. Okay. Let's see. Trailer for sale cheap. I'm sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want to get out of here. So it's gotta be Rebecca. Beep beep, look out. Tragedy. 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fail on bus. Tragedy struck Gallows Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek locals Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, Mr. P. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein, and Mrs. J. Mildred. Police have asked for privacy for the families of the victims. It's not being treated as suspicious. Wait, so would that be Kim? Wait, what year was this? Yeah, it was like, what year did they get married? Oh, it was like almost like 7 years on the dot. So she's gone. Like she's, yeah. Okay. Featuring special mystery guest, lead engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival disaster in 1972. They say you learn from your mistakes while to turn mine into a career. So that's gotta be Ant. Is your car safe? I mean, I guess I'm connecting that to Rebecca. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's gas and repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. It will keep me busy on an evening. Oh, Diary of a Car Thief, police informant, tell-all book. So Rebecca wrote a book. So obviously he won. Dang, he won the lottery? Alright, well. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of tell-all book, Diary of a Car Thief, moves out of Gallows Creek. She stole her cars, and then she stole her time and money. Okay. So she's in Manhattan. She's gone. I guess he's still here? Yeah, so he's still here. Where's he? Quiet Ridge? So he's in Quiet Ridge. Wherever that is. But yeah, all I see are pictures of these 4, or not even 4 people. There's this guy that wasn't circled. Yeah, I got this guy that's not circled. Yeah, so some of them that haven't been circled have Polaroids. Oh. Okay, so we got some keys. Got any records? What's that? I don't like mannequins, but I think I'm in the clear for them, like, moving at this point, because I have not been very good at keeping track of where they are.
There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Okay. So, that's interesting. Whoever the janitor is has a whole... Anyways, I'm gonna pretend like my heart did not just fall into my stomach.
How the show's going?
Let's see. That's weird though. He's got like a whole like investigation of sorts, but I don't think so Kim died in 1977. Chuck's still here. Rebecca's in Manhattan, and Aunt lives somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, they all graduated here. I don't know the significance, though.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for...
Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive.
Oh, it was Clyde, the janitor.
From the beginning, the fire door.
Oh, yeah, so the sticky notes. Oh, I didn't even do the sticky notes. You're right. That was my bad. Well, I mean, where would the sticky notes
Why
go,
did you
though?
leave that thing all the way up here?
Because
Oh.
the basement's creepy as hell.
So I don't have to
and
go
I
back
don't like
there. Okay,
standing around
so-
down there.
I already know where everything goes.
Alright, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Louise.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. We've got to find him.
You said there were 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations.
Okay.
Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at
So,
one of these
trailer
locations
park.
tonight. Hit the button
She's a
immediately on top.
doctor. He owns the gas station, so he's got to be at the gas station. And this guy works in a power station. Okay, so one of these people have to be next? Well, yeah, that's easy. It's got to be Chuck then. Yeah, no, it's got to be Chuck. Chuck's got to be the next guy, because this guy is somewhere called Quiet Ridge, I'm assuming. I mean, this was... Yeah. Yeah, so he's not here. But Chuck is here. It's
How's
Chuck.
it going?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Peggy?
Are you sure?
Yes.
You've only got one shot at this.
Let's do it.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
Gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who is this?
This is Forrest.
He
Dad.
sounds
Listen,
like an old
the
guy.
Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Dude, forget what? No, run. Yeah, you gotta run.
you gotta run!
That's interesting. Chuck.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Dude.
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
It's the hello.
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. Town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though. Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but... Yeah. I gotta go.
Wait, I...
Yeah.
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Alright. Yeah, the bar phones.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
See, like it's the little things that people like say. Like Virginia, I just wrote down Chuck's thing, but it's like Virginia said, Clive, I didn't
There's gotta be more
talk.
in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Bye. Alright, let's go. So, yeah, so Virginia said, Clive, I didn't talk. Chuck was saying something about forgetting about the significance of today. The editor was talking about Edward Mooney. This all has to connect somewhere. Somehow, some way. So let's go check this out. Yeah, it's all gotta connect somewhere. All these people. Okay.
A key.
Well, I mean, I
Is
guess
this
it
all
was
this
right there, so.
I must have
Anyways.
missed it when I brought
let's figure
everything
this out.
upstairs.
So. Basement storage. It's gotta be this, right? Because we're in the basement. Oh!
Hey, Forrest.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Huh. Okay. Oh.
Peggy, I found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Seriously?
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking.
Hmm.
Actually, Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz
Oh.
the intercom when you found something.
Okay. Didn't really need to look that far.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Sorry. Press the wrong button. Got a little map. So, somebody's autopsy report. Huh. Oh. Oh, it's just a security system. Woodside Apartments. Okay, so hospital, gas repair, Ricky's, roller rink, delivered. Woodside Apartments, unable to install, require new parts, new installation date, 17th of September. KFAM radio station, delivered, client opted for manual installation. Okay. Ew, are those bugs? That's gross. What's what? Okay, so I'm looking for. Oh. Okay. Good yeah. Oh.
Small lacerations to arms, legs,
This
and
looks useful.
face. Typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet. As though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Don't like that. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office, then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Okay, so if this is supposed to be his autopsy report, like the recording, so Peggy said that he died because he was drunk. Like, he drowned because he was drunk. Now, this woman is saying that he was running without stopping. Like, to the point where he had lacerations on his feet. I don't... I mean, I guess maybe if you're drunk enough. Like, I don't know. Okay. Like, I know some people are like, oh, well, when you get drunk enough, like, you don't, like, feel pain the same way. Like, you can, like, cut yourself on something or, like, bruise your leg or something like, during a night out and, like, not feel it until, like, the next morning or something. I don't know. Hadoik!
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
So he wasn't drunk. So he wasn't drunk at all. But he was really stressed. Okay. This thing? Oh, there's no fan over here. No? Oh, here it is.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a corridor.
Okay. Oh, post-mortem is after death, right? I had an idea. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is getting interesting. So George Barrow's death was not a drunk incident. At the very least, we know that.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely
Like this,
feared
has
for
to
his
be
life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was
Okay, so this is the actual report. The deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning, as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul. Wait, what about the arm injury? Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. It is the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in drowning. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. So obviously, this kid's death was covered up. That's what I was like when I heard about like the whole post-mortem car door thing. Body was moved. Like, oh, Virginia. Dude, that's the woman that we saved. Yeah. Oh. She said, Clive, I didn't talk. Okay. This is starting to piece together. So, Virginia forged, falsified, however you want to say it, an incorrect autopsy report. Somebody came in during the recording and was like, hey, like, stop recording. So obviously she was paid off in some sort of a way. So obviously this is a cover up. What's over here? On the desk? I'm also keeping these for evidence. It's like the best thing that you can do in these games. Anyways. Let's see.
If you're listening to this, I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
Hmm.
Each one drawing
Alright, so.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this. Ooh, a new vinyl from my collection.
Obviously, George Barrow's death was covered up. Clive helped cover it up under some sort of a threat to his family. And Virginia made the autopsy different. So, killer having a reason. I don't know. I mean, he went after the editor. So, I mean, he knew about some dude named Edward Mooney. This is a different kid, George. Wait, what's his name again? George Barrow. So, different last names. Let's see. He obviously targeted Virginia because of it. I'm assuming that Chuck had something to do with George's death because he was like, "Oh, it's today, the year the year I let myself forget." So obviously, maybe he was involved. But why? Well, I mean, I guess Murphy did threaten him over the radio. But then, like, all the kids... I mean, maybe... Okay, so if this happens, like, every year, like, the whistling night... And so they were hazing Carrie. He didn't kill Carrie. So, obviously, it's got to be something to do with hazing. And maybe he didn't kill her because she was the victim of it. But she was probably only spared because of that, because he did kill Jimmy. And then, so, I mean, maybe, so I'm like piecing it together. So obviously something happened to George Barrow to where he was really scared. It was probably something to do with the hazing. Maybe he really genuinely thought that he was being chased by the Whistling Man. But I'm assuming he probably wasn't. And so Virginia was talking about how, like, he fell into the water and hit his head and then drowned. But he didn't have any alcohol in his blood. Alright, let's talk to Peggy.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's
This.
an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape.
It's Virginia.
I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape that talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
Sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What did it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurant, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Because they moved
Unless
the
he got
body.
it when the police collected his body? I guess someone else must have moved it after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report,
What is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? There's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
Starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession.
Ooh.
Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find him.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
Yeah.
We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.